Hey everyone, I wanted to put together this quick little sequence that you can do at any time of the day, whether you need a little bit of waking up, a little bit of afternoon refresh, or even just winding down for the day and, trying to get those random little aches and pains, that extra tension that we don't want to hold on to out. So let's go ahead and we'll start standing today. So feet at hips distance apart, rooting down through the four corners in our feet. Just taking a few breaths in mountain, opening the shoulders, drawing them down and back. Take up some space with your arms. Don't be afraid to have your arms out wide. Tailbone drawing down towards the floor. Eyes can be open. Gaze soft or shut. Feeling our crown of the head get taller and towards the sky on the inhales. Legs firmly planted on the ground. Feeling strong and powerful. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Opening the eyes if you have them shut. Let's inhale, lifting arms into the sky. When we exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, bringing hands down to the floor, letting the head and neck release down. Generous bend in our knees. Drop fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift, looking up. Exhale, folding. Spending a few breaths here. Feel free to widen your feet out. Keep a generous bend in the knees and try to get the belly button away, or the upper ribs away from the belly button. So we aren't rounding through our middle back, trying to elongate this area as we fold. Might feel good to shake your head in the yes direction or the no direction. Dropping our fingertips to the floor. Inhale, halfway lifting, looking up. Exhale, fold. You might feel good to grab onto opposite elbows. But again, a generous bend in our knees. And breathing deeply. Next inhale, bringing hands to shins or the floor. Halfway lift, looking up. And then let's come down to our hands and our knees. Wrists below shoulders, knees below hips, feet untucked. Going to do a few rounds of cat and cow here. On our inhales, dropping our belly towards the mat and looking up. Neck is tall, away from the shoulders. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale, coming forward into cow. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, pushing back through the tops of the feet. One more. Inhale, coming forward. Dropping belly, looking up, maybe smiling. And then exhale, rounding. Inhale, coming to neutral, and walk back into a plank position. So shoulders strong, pushing away from each other. We're not collapsing in here, we're strong. Energy drawing back on the heels. Squeeze the booty, tuck the upper ribs in so that we're engaging our core. And look forward. Take another breath. And then exhale, bend the knees, push back into a downward facing dog. Really reaching up through our sit bones. Shoulders strong. pushing the floor away, maybe bending and straightening the knees. Walking the dog out. One more nice big breath in downward facing dog. So nice big inhale. Exhale, looking forward, walking our feet up to our hands, dropping fingertips to shins or the floor, halfway lift, looking up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And inhale, strong feet, strong legs, drawing all the way up, reaching towards the sky, and exhaling into prayer. Working into our necks just a little bit. Feet at hips distance apart. Roll the shoulders down and back, palms facing forward. On our inhale, growing tall in our spine. And exhale, dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. And then making some gentle neck circles. Breathing. Keeping the jaw nice and relaxed. Inhale to center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. And then go ahead and go the opposite way. Check your knees, make sure you aren't hyperextending them. Have a little bend in our knees. Let's inhale, coming back up to neutral. Reaching the arms up, take an inhale. Exhale, twist open to the left, looking over the left fingertips. Let's bring it back up, inhale. Exhale, opening to the right, reaching through both fingertips, feeling that stretch. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, opening to the left, looking over the left fingertips, spreading across the back. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, turning to the right. Inhale, center up. And exhale into prayer. Making our way back down to the floor. Feet at hips distance, opening up the shoulders, the heart space. Inhale, lift. Exhale, folding, hinging from the hips, head and neck release down. Dropping fingertips, inhale, halfway lift, looking up. And then exhale, let's come to our hands and knees and make our way down to our seat. So coming to our seat, let's root our sit bones, get tall through the spine. Let's take our right hand and walk it out to the right. Bring the left hand, left arm into the air. Take a nice big inhale. Think about getting taller. And then exhale, coming over to the right. You can bend in your elbow, this bottom elbow, or you can keep walking it out. Just keep the shoulders away from the ears. We don't want to be hinged up like this. We want to be nice and relaxed. Keep that left hip rooted firmly on the ground. And push your ribs, these left ribs out so you can breathe into that space, loosening that tissue. Looking down, exhaling, then inhale, pushing back up. Hands lift, left arm coming down to the floor, walking it out. Nice big inhale, growing tall. And exhale, bending into the side body. Opening our heart space towards the sky. Keeping our jaw relaxed, our gaze soft. Pushing up into those ribs to really feel that stretch. Shoulders away from ears. One more nice big inhale. Exhale, looking down, inhaling back up to center. Let's make our way onto our backs. Hugging the knees in. Let's let the right leg come out flat. Hugging the left knee in. Might feel good to curl up so that your chin is coming a little closer to that left knee. Keeping shoulders relaxed. Take the right hand to the left knee, left arm out to a T. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, drop the left knee over to the right, working into a spinal twist. Looking over to the left fingertips. Maybe closing the eyes. Now is when we can really feel the power of breath in the yoga practice. So taking those nice big inhales and maybe feeling the posture deepen naturally on the exhale. One more nice big inhale. And go ahead and exhale, swap it out. So bringing the knees into the chest, tugging onto that right knee, letting the left leg come out straight. Maybe curling up to bring the head closer to that right knee for a breath. And then letting the left hand grab onto the right knee, right arm out to a T. Nice big inhale. Exhale, bringing the right knee over to the left, looking over the right to the right fingertips. Check in with the muscles of your face, making sure they're nice and relaxed. Firming that right shoulder down on the ground. One more nice big inhale. And go ahead and exhale. Let that release. Bringing the feet in so that the knees are bent. And you should be able to touch your heels or one part of your foot. We're just gonna try to get the feet in as close as we can to the bottom at about hips distance apart. So nice big inhale, fill up the belly. When you exhale, pull the low belly in and engage the core and the pelvic floor. Keeping that core engagement on your next inhale, lift the hips up into the air. So this is bridge posture. If you have the availability, you can roll further onto the shoulders, interlacing fingers behind the back, pressing firmly down into the floor. Taking a few more breaths here. Really squeeze the glutes, squeeze the muscles in the legs. Push the floor away from you through your feet, bringing the chest closer to the chin. One more nice big inhale. And then exhale, slowly coming down. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. And then go ahead and bring the right foot off the floor, interlacing fingers behind that right thigh. Breathing into the hips. Try to think about opening that left hip, so pushing that left knee away from your body. Maybe pulling back on that right leg just a little bit more. And go ahead and exhale, let that release, swapping it out. Bringing the right ankle on top of the left thigh. And again, actively try to push that right knee out, away from the body. Bringing the left foot off the ground, interlacing fingers behind the left thigh. Trying to keep our upper body relaxed. Chin is tucked. Finding the breath. On your next exhale, see if you can pull back just a little bit deeper on that left thigh. And then go ahead and let that release out. Bringing wide distance in our feet, walking them out further than hips distance apart. Hands wherever they're comfortable. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop the knees to the left. And then take the blade of the left foot, rest it on top of the right thigh. If that's too intense, you can back off. Just spending a breath here. Go ahead and exhale, release. Bring it back to center. Nice big inhale. Exhale, dropping knees to the right. And taking that variation, bringing the blade of the right foot onto the left thigh. Relaxing the shoulders, the upper body. One more nice big inhale. Then go ahead and exhale, unwind. Bring the feet out flat. Open like a book. Don't be afraid to take up some space. And just taking a few breaths in Shavasana. Letting the face muscles relax. And coming back to our breath. So letting the tip of the tongue float to the roof of the mouth. And gently inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Noticing how you feel after that short, quick practice. On your next inhale, see how high you can get your belly towards the ceiling. So inhaling, expanding the belly. And exhale, releasing through the mouth. Let's try that again. So nice big inhale, filling up the belly. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Filling up the belly towards the ceiling. Exhale. And spending a few breaths in your normal breathing pattern. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. But thank you for sharing your practice with me.